So most basically, our hunt issue is definitely getting out of hands, and here are things you actually need to look into. Because to be honest, yeah, a lot of people actually have been coming to my PV saying that the president and the first lady for let's go this issue, because that video was done, I think, prior in 2023, while only getting back at our hunt now. More especially, this like a setup because then be no saying our hunt they win the show. Now, I asked the person series of questions like, first of all, waiting how our hunt get where they make first lady and the president envy him in the first place. She's not an investor. She's not a politician. I understand if her shows or if her shows competitors get one kind beef with them, yeah, everybody knows say everybody in candidate that's the person they want them to win. Now the lawyer will represent our hunt. According to the lawyer, he say now be free, yeah. He say in fact they accept to give our hunt bail, yeah, based on certain condition if for submitting Canadian passports, European passport, and for get house within the CBD areas. I think like 2 houses or 2 documents of house or land, whatever. So they're not be able to meet the requirement of the house or land issue sign, yeah? It says so he get a prompt call from messenger from our hunting Pekin, and he get all type of insults, say he don't connive with people. In fact, for make sure say they imprison him, mama. But here is something here. Let me just read something to you according to what the lawyer say. Update on our hunt. She was charged and appeared in court today. I withdrew my representation last night and I will not represent her anymore. After her arrest on the show, friends of her contacted me and I offered to represent her for free of charge. I was given access to her by the police a day after her arrest. She gave me an instruction to represent her. And I made it clear to her that my service will be free of charge. And there was never any monetary exchange between her or anyone associated with her. I tried relentlessly and later successfully managed to get her bail. She was granted bail since last Thursday by the police with 2 bail conditions. One, she must surrender both her Sierra Leonean and Canadian passport, which I said that she managed to do. Number 2, she has to provide 2 sureties, both with properties in the central business district of Freetown. Despite all effort, she did not get the 2 sureties that were willingly to put up their properties until yesterday. In the midst of her management team yesterday said they want another lawyer to come in right in front of my face. I want to refuse to accept any other lawyers despite the fact that I did not object to any other lawyers coming on board. Now, he said there was back and forth tussle between her and some of her management. By yesterday evening, I received a Facebook messenger call from our aunt's daughter in Canada being abusive and accusing me of working with authorities to kidnap her mother and me being part of a scam with the police. From the moment I realized my personal integrity is at stake, especially with her daughter's accusation. To uphold the ethics of the legal profession, I immediately contacted the police and withdrew my representation. To my shock and dismay, I later learned she has been charged to court and has been remanded in custody. I wish her and her new legal team. I believe her case will now be handled by whosoever they choose to represent her. My last meeting with her was yesterday and she was traumatized about the whole incident, and I remorsefully say, may God see her through. Now you've listened actually, yeah? So we have 2 things here. Number 1, the team, like, okay, now I get it now. I think that we need 2 people who get house and properties within the CBD area, within the central area. Now I get it what I was doing, or why I was reading the report. And they need a Canadian and Sierra Leonean passport, right? But now, there are 2 things here. First of all, the management be one for bringing another lawyer. Secondly, how I want to pick call and disrespect the lawyer. See one thing about that country, I don't say this thing. Because we have hate, for certain people. Okay, and those certain people deserve the hate, yeah, they merit it. But sometimes let us look into realities of issue, because this pretense at the ending of the day that some of us are doing, thinking we are okay, we want for sure, so we like some people, we are putting them at stake. Before this thing got into this issue, when our aunt's daughter wrote the petition against the BO administration, I said, hey, you guys are putting up a bad play. You people are like, oh no, what do you think he is? Who do you think he is? I just laugh, because some of you, the comment section is actually where you've chosen to please yourself, and there's no problem. There's nothing wrong with that. But I also want you guys to know that some of this thing we are saying is not to please you, but now for put bacon to waiting to happen to the person we actually did in custody. You want pardon, and you don't write petition 2 days after your mother arrest. 2 days you write petition. In fact, because you are in a haste, you miss and lie inside the petition. You have to rewrite it. Can you imagine? You have to rewrite it. Now, you guys feel like, okay, now because of the lawyer, make this thing the delay. Not because of the lawyer. Now, because of the attitude I put up for our own soul. Now, I mean, you think like the lawyer is not enough. Now, the man said he was doing it free on charge. And some of you went around again for tarnish the lawyer and them say, the man say no more money, but basically they ask our own for $10,000. You see that country. Case not they done, everybody they talk you. Everybody they talk you. Now, una say una want bring another lawyer. We already get one lawyer with a representative. So now and another lawyer. Now the man not be get problem. Una still go pass around. Because I know that some of them now go don't talk now in Peking is. Now I don't go insult the man. See what we they talk in that country. And all this thing where in Peking they put up another people is as a result of what they see on social media, waiting people where they around the mama they tell them, now they go talk. But I just advise you. This thing that you are doing, you think our own case is APC and SLPP case. A Samura Kamara and EBK case, where Sierra Leone go do like, okay, when they come on the street, they come on this. This is a different level. Oh. There are certain names in that country. If you fall victim, I don't care whether you are right or wrong. Be humble until you are free before taking your stand, because you know why. There is no physical support that will come out apart from social media. If this thing now was like APC was like this, people go say, look, come on, people go say, look, this one, now social media they stop, and now your mama they suffer. Nothing no day we want write about President Bio now, when no they happen, or we other people no don't petition against them. I go say, the smallest fish, we want for write petition against them. Group of people don't go to down to the ICC headquarters. They don't go there. You know, just the male people they share your petition. If you don't control your mouth and control your activities, just to listen to all kind of nonsense where people they tell you, if they say your mama they did, now your mama they go suffer. So ask Kamarimba, he go tell you. Now all these things where they happen now, people don't turn and say, now the president, now the one oppressed. Okay, we agree. The one for oppressed. But I also hope una also know say all these things so una they say so. You are doing it at the detriment of our hunt. Because I don't see everybody they make audios on WhatsApp. Oh, no matter be they try. When it reach the turn, we say Madabi and Fatima be they try on national issue, we accept them. We talk them. But this one our hunt was wrong. And precedent need to be set for let people get manners for the put things them out on social media. Even if not for the government, but for the sake of the young generation where they watch the social media. Because when they see big people like that, they misbehave, then they admire and adopt that as a tradition for say that is the right thing. Now so you begin koto for your neighbor, you begin the accent, begin land mami course. Now from the nonsense social media, so now then you begin the land and you don't know. So waiting when they try for talk is criticize but do it with ethics. So please, mama, we see the big. You understand? Like I say, me, I know the tire for big. Other people they say, but why they beg for our hunt? Hey, why this? Now some of honor the SLPP the problem because honor can feel say when they say are they big, it means our knock left pounder. What I'm trying to do here is our hunt wrong, but this not for me a national distraction. This is what some of you don't know. This should not be a national distraction. And the way I want to take this thing, a national distraction. So, mama, would it big? Yeah? This, what I want to do is wrong, but at least not to make risk go up. You understand? Not to they make politicians the thief money in the country. You understand? When you get Boku picking that they misbehave. You understand? Now, big with the big man. Because now we don't do the quarrel. We know so all that protocol where they put this now for laying all wrong. You understand? Now Sierra Leone, first class citizen of Sierra Leone. So whatever you go get now Canada, now just you understand, now just addition and all this techbest and bogakuis where people they talk na social media, me wanna ignore them. You understand? Now big with the big. And me wanna advise him picking me watch him out. If you say na Canada, na in Africa, because when somebody they tell me this, they say, hey, but you know what you do this in America, you know what they say this. I say, okay, if all the bad habits where they are America, when they use as an example, let people do the same thing as alone. That means all the good road, all the free transport, all the free bus, all the good medical facility, una for bring that because una not only use bad example for justification, una also use good example for justify. When people they do unlucky, una go come do this, why is this? And una no one do that kind of thing, they wanna do them now. Anyway, mama, I will be big, sorry,
Power to the people.
Follow, like, comments, and subscribe for more.